Hey, it's Wednesday. We are still working on fractions. Today we'll be talking about mixed numbers and improper fractions. So, you're going to need the fraction packet again. Turn to lesson 15.4. And we'll get started. Oh, pencil. And we'll get started. Okay. So, before we jump into our packet, we are going to talk about mixed numbers and improper fractions. So, a mixed number has a whole number and a proper fraction. So 4.5. There's a whole number. There's an improper fraction. An improper fraction has a numerator larger or greater than the denominator. My numerator is larger than my denominator. Right? So the thing about having a mixed number and improper fraction is that they mean the same thing. They can mean the same thing. I'll give you an example. So here I have a mixed number. I have 3 halves. I have an improper fraction. I have 7 halves. These mean the same thing. Okay, pretend those circles are even. They're not perfect, but what can we do, right? So 3 halves. I'm going to color in 3 holes. So there's 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes. Now I have 1 half left, right? 7 halves. I'm going to color in. This is by halves now. I have no whole numbers, just by halves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I look at my illustration, yeah, they were written different, but they are equal, right? Written as an equal sign. And there's a way to do this without having to draw a picture, and I'll show you that right now. So to convert from a mixed number like 3 halves to an improper fraction, it's pretty simple. I take 3 halves, I multiply the denominator by the whole number, and then I add the numerator. And I keep my other denominator the same. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7 halves. The same thing. So just those steps one more time. So I'm going to multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the numerator, and keep the denominator the same. So 5 times 4 is 20. Add the numerator, 20 plus 1 is 21, and keep the denominator the same. So my improper fraction is 20. Those are the steps from going from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Now I'll show you how to get from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, so if my improper fraction is 21/4, first thing to do is we divide 21 by 4, and then divide the numerator by the denominator. How many times 4 by 4? Well, I know I'm going to 5 times. That's my whole number. So 5. The remainder is the numerator. So how am I getting? So 5 times 4 is 20, right? How much is between 20 and 21? Well, I have 1 left over, so that's my remainder. That's my numerator. And then I'm going to keep the denominator the same. So my mixed number would be 5 and 1/4. Just like it is over here. So I can get from my mixed number to my improper fraction, and I can get that from my improper fraction to my mixed number. They mean the same. Okay, let's jump in and do our work. So we're in 15.4. I'm going to jump in and start with number 3. And it says write a mixed number for each picture in standard form and whereas number 3 is anyway. So write a mixed number, and look at how many whole numbers I have. I have 1 whole number, and then I'm going to count and see what they're divided into. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my denominator. And how many of the 4 are colored in? So my answer is 1 and 2/4. So if I write it, this is 1 and 2/4. Looking at number 4, count my whole numbers. This is all colored in, so it's 1, 2, 3. So 3. What is it divided into? Well, it's divided into 4 pieces. That's my denominator. How many are colored in? 1. My answer is 3 and 1/4. Pretty simple. You can also use a number line to write mixed numbers and improper fractions. So this first one is an improper fraction. It says 14/6. The way this is written is in mixed numbers. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a mixed number. Remember how to do that? I turn into a mixed number. That is where you improper fractions for mixed numbers. You divide the numerator by the denominator. The remainder is the numerator, and then you keep the denominator the same. So I'm going to take 14 divided by 6. Well, I know 6 can go into 14 2 times. Actually, that's my answer. So I'm going to go some method there, but they're going to 2 times. And then I have 2 left over. So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 is 14. I have 2 left over. Keep my denominator the same. So my next number will be 2 and 2 6. So I can find 2 and 2 6 in the number line. And it's letter C. So my answer is letter C. This one is just already there for me. 3 and 4 6 is letter E. Pretty simple. This one again. 11 6. So I'm going to think, okay, how many times does 6 go into 11 evenly? Well, just 1. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 plus what gets me to 11? That's what I measure. That's 5. The denominator stays the same. So my answer is B. You can do those two if you like. You don't need to. This one we're rewriting each fraction as a mixed number and each mixed number as a fraction. So same thing. So to go from a mixed number to a fraction, I am going to follow those same steps from here. So I'm going to multiply the denominator by the whole number, add the numerator, and keep the denominator the same. So that looks like this. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. My denominator is 4, so my denominator is 4. This one, same thing. Multiply and add. 10 times 3 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. My denominator stays the same, and it's 10, so it's going 10. This one, I'm going backwards again from this improper fraction to mixed number. How many times is 6 going to 38 evenly? Well, 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. So I have 2 left over. My denominator stays the same. Why don't you guys try number 12 and number 13, and let's see how you do. If you got 7 2/3 and 19/8, kudos to you. Flip over to the back. On the back, we'll just do a couple, and then you'll be used to your IXLs. They're all kind of similar within the front. So let's do 5 and 6 first. So I'm going to think for this one, an improper fraction, we're going to a mixed number. How many times is 15, or 2 going to 15, or what's 15 divided by 2? I know 2 times 7 gets me to 14. 14 to 15 is one more if I count up 1. The remainder of 1, my denominator stays the same. This one multiply and add. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 9, 10, 11. So the 11 fourths. Number 11 is interesting. It's model 3 and 1 6, so it means I'm actually going to draw it out. So I'll have, I'm splitting it into 6 parts. Okay, there's 3 wholes. So 1, 2, 3, and 9 make 1 6. Okay. It's all the same things you did in the front. If you want to complete this, feel free. Actually, practice never killed anybody. Probably actually good for you. But the things we'll be working on next is IXLs. And I'll tell you what we're going to do next. Okay, so today for IXLs we are doing for 18 and 19. Let's start with number 4. Mixed number reasons, so what we just worked on in the cat. Okay. So write the mixed number, have 2 wholes, right? We divide into 4 pieces, and 2 of them are colored, so 2 out of 4, let's make it a space. This one has 2 holes colored in again, and count my pieces are 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3 times 4 12. So 9 out of 12 colored in there. So 2 and 9. Oh, Valentine. We're not going to worry about this right now. I'll show you now what P18 is. P18 is more comparing fractions. Been working on yesterday and the day before. So I have 4 eighths and 4 sixths. This one I can look at the numerator. If the numerator is the same, well, smaller denominator is the greater fraction, right? So 4 6. Which fraction is greater? 4 eighths or 1 eighth? Well, if I have 4 eighths, that's more than 1 eighth. I only have 1 out of 8 pieces there. I have 4 eighths there, so that one's greater. Which sign makes the statement true? This is a little bit different. So I have 8 twelfths and I have 6 twelfths. The denominator is the same, so it's just saying which one do I have more pieces of? Well, I have more if I have 8 out of 12, right? So I'm going to choose this one.
Excuse me, the Subway sandwiches are in the elementary lounge just so we can have all the fixings in one place. Everyone is invited down there for sub sandwiches. I'm sure kids' lunches are still in the lunchroom where they normally are. Park Rapids Education and Activities Foundation, I believe, are the people that brought up lunch today. Thank you.
Don't you miss Kathy's voice? Can I get some sandwiches? So, I gotta finish this up quick because I'm hungry. So, 8 out of 12, right? Perfect. Let's do the next one. I'm really hungry. Man, this makes me even hungrier because it's comparing fractions and recipes. Which will you use? Which you will use all the time? You cook. Okay. Okay. So just look at the recipe. This question says, does this recipe call for more ginger or garlic? So I'm going to go to the ginger, 1/4. I'm going to go to the garlic, it's 3/4. They have the same denominator, so I know if I have 3 out of 4, that's more than 1 out of 4, so I'm going to pick garlic. I wonder if these recipes actually taste good. If you are bored at home and you have this stuff, and you want to go through the recipe and make it, that would be awesome. And then you can send it. You can't send me the recipe. You can't send it. But you can tell me how it was. Extra credit? Anyway. Popcorn or rice cereal? Which one calls for more? 3/4 popcorn? 1/4 rice cereal? Or 3/4 bigger? That one? Let's dump it all in. Tropical Island Punch, that sounds good. More lime juice or lemon juice? So lime juice, I have 7/8. And lemon juice, I have 1/2. This is where I would have to write it out and compare, right? Let's see if I can do it on here. With a happy color. So if I have 7/8 lime juice and 1/2 lemon juice, I'm going to cross multiply. 8 times 1 is 8. 2 times 7 is 14. So my bigger number is 7/8. And that was lime juice. Blue cheese dip. Chives or garlic? So which one's more? Chives, I got 3/4. Garlic is 1/2. Same thing, I can write it out. I can have 4, 1/2, 4, 6. Maybe you'll do this in your head if you know that 2/4 is the same as 1/2. Chives. that's what you're working on today. Remember, you're trying to get to 80%. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go. Talk to you later.